What's going on, everyone? How you guys doing today? I hope everybody is doing very well. I sure am. Had a busy day, but anyway, without further ado, please like, subscribe to this channel. This is gonna be a very important content that I bring up. Very important to me because, to be honest with you, I've been in this situation. This situation had me happen to seek therapy, and many black men such as myself that grew up like me. And this title, as you can see, is all it's telling you, is single mothers destroying black boys. And before you guys look at this video and be like, oh, here we go again, I want to go in depth. Look at the video. Let me show you let me show you the things that I researched. And I've been researching for years, but it's going to be a quick video. So this is a tad bit of research that you're going to see. And you're going to see that I'm not just saying this. It's certain black women that's, in the right mindset, in my opinion, is telling you this. And as you see when I share this video with you and an article at the same time, you will see that. But again, please like and subscribe to my channel, Kasim Lamar Dream Big Podcast. Share this video because it's going to be a video that you really want to share. All right. Maybe it will teach somebody. Maybe it will have somebody seek therapy, such as the way I seek therapy for myself. So without further ado, let's get it there. All right.
Well, so let's just get to the point. So, I posted the article entitled Ways That Black Women Destroy Their Sons. And a lot of women want to get upset about that. But how can you? How can you read that article and not find any type of understanding about it? If you read that, I read that article. And I consider myself to be an excellent mother, and my sons will tell you the same. However, when I read that article, I felt convicted on some of the things that were said in there. And I looked at it and I analyzed it for exactly what it was, the truth. You understand what I'm saying? It's like black women just can't find reasoning in so many things. You can't find any type of understanding. Before you sat and read it and really sat there and thought about it, you objected to it because you felt some kind of way about it. I mean, if you are the ones raising sons and the father is gone and he ain't this and he ain't that, then why we got so many problems with our boys?
That's the question I always ask. Sorry about that. That's the question that I always ask. If we have so many, I hear since I'm 40 years old, I've been hearing since I was a really little guy that men ain't shit, men ain't this and that and third. But we also hearing this at the same breath that we doing all this. We are the mothers and the fathers. So who is making these men not be shit? Not to say these fathers that's walking out ain't really shit, but it's who you choose that's not shit. You chose that. And again, something got to give. I know we live in a society where we put certain people on a pedestal and they cannot do no wrong. So when the people like myself and this young lady right here say things that's truthful, that's evidence all over, and it's a huge reality for a lot of us black people, especially when we're like 75 to 80% of us are being raised in a single parent household. Who is to blame? Because we can't verbally blame a lot of these black women that's actually helping the destruction. But let's keep going. I said this before, let's keep going.
We have problems with our boys because we have problems with these mothers.
Yeah.
But you don't want to admit it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want to acknowledge it. You don't want to read an article that can help us get better at doing what we do. Instead, you want to read it and be upset about it. You know, and I know some of you men are reading it and you feel like the article is telling you that you're not a man because your mother raised you. That's not what it's saying. What it's saying is that you're at a disadvantage for sure if your mother raised you. I ain't never met a man who told me that his mother raised him and she raised him to be a man. I've met men that said that their mother raised him and he knows how to clean a house. I met a man that told me his mother raised him and he know how to cook. I know a man who said that his mother or grandmother or someone raised him and he knows how to treat women. But I've never met a man, me just personally, who said, you know what, I'm a man because my mother raised me to be a man.
All right. Same thing. I was raising my grandmother, a bunch of my aunts, a lot of women in my family. My father wasn't in my life. I know the difference between myself and, let's say, my best friend and the way he was raised, and a couple of my friends that was raised with their father as well. I know the difference. I know it took me longer to develop my manhood, as in being a provider and a protector, you know, not being a passive, understanding that I have to be logical, I have to control my emotions and things of that nature. And it took me longer than my friends that was actually raised with a father and a mother, you know, in a balanced household. It's just facts. I'm sorry that a lot of you probably going to be emotional about this. I know my subscribers aren't, you know, because anybody subscribing to me, they understand reality, in my opinion. Let's move forward.
She can try, because all she knows is what she knows. She knows what somebody showed her. She knows what someone told her. And she knows what someone experienced. How she experienced other men. She doesn't. And there's different types of men. So the only way that you can learn how to be a man is someone who understands you from the inside out. It's not an exterior thing.
One thing I could take from my grandmother, being as though my grandmother was that person that, yeah, I'm your mother and your father. Even before I was in the know, before I've been getting therapy, I knew that was, you know, silly talk. But I love my grandmother. You know, she's in this, and you know, in this climate. My grandmother's a young woman. She would, she's young when it comes to this. She was actually growing up during the real Marxist civil rights regime, socialist regime. So I could tell you that from there. My mom used to tell me, I remember my mother used to say to me, you better go over there and listen to that man. My mother used to say that to me. You better go understand, go over your cousin's house. There's a bunch of boys over there. My mother used to say that to me. And I'm gonna tell you, since my son is 20 years old, and from his age, probably 25 and like younger, their mothers do the opposite. A lot of these mothers nowadays, they believe their son can be whatever he wants, act the way he want to act, whatever it be. But at the same time, these are the same women that's calling all these men bitches that they be dating, the ones that they choose to inseminate them. Let's keep going.
You understand what I'm saying? Being a man is something that's internalized. That's Absolutely. Why you feel different. That's why men and women argue so much. Because
this is what a real man loves. A woman that's in her right mind. Not a woman that want to have unwanted attention or wanted attention from everybody, that believes her shit don't stink. See, beta males, submissive males, and Pookie and Ray Ray like those types because they want those type of problems. But this type of woman, she seemed to be a woman in her right mind. Let's keep on going.
Because we think different, we feel different. Everything is organic. I don't care what you look like on the outside or how you change it. It's what's on the inside. So organically, you are a man, and there's just certain things that a woman can't do. And I don't understand why a Black woman would read this article and not find some kind of understanding or be able to relate to it. I know plenty of y'all that's garbage mothers. Garbage. I know a chick, her son called her while she was out, and he's like, Mom, I'm hungry. And she's like, Mother effer, will go in there and find you something to eat. Hell, I'm out. She did a lot more cussing, but I'm just saying.
I know a lot of mothers like that too. I know a lot of fathers somewhat like that too. But being as though 75 to 80% of our children are being raised by single mothers, there's way more mothers. You know, sorry to knock you off your pedestal, but this is some real talk stuff.
Imagine that being your mom. And some of you don't have to imagine because you had that experience growing up as a child.
Yep.
And I just, just for the life of me, I just can't understand why Black women can't never look at themselves objectively enough to see that they are contributing to the problem that we have in society and with our sons. No one's saying that you're not
Exactly. Just be objective. Stop blaming everyone else. Not all Black women. You know the ones that I'm talking about. Yeah, I see them every day. But okay, again, I'm sorry that I'm knocking certain people off their pedestal, but you see them every day.
a good mom. Some of you are. Some of you is trash. But what I'm saying is that even if you are a good mother, you wouldn't want to improve on that. You wouldn't want to read an article that could assist you and help you in doing even better as a mother.
Damn, that sis is fine.
Oh, sorry, guys. Anyway, that was a beta male talking that you just heard. It's not about how fine a woman is or what have you. Men like me, we're trying to find the authentic in a woman, authenticity in a woman, and what she's about. Because all that physical stuff, just to break it down for what that man just said that you just heard, that clip, damn, that woman is fine. Yeah, she might be a gorgeous woman, but real men know that shit goes away quick. We want somebody that can help us grow just as well we can help you guys grow. But anyway, let me read this article to you guys real quick. It's a long article, so I'm not going to be all up in it. All right, so let's go. All right. Ways single mothers destroy their sons. Teaching your sons to respect their disrespect their father's authority. All right. One of the most dangerous things single mothers indirectly teach their children is to disrespect the male authority by making negative statements about the child father, dismissing things he says and telling them to disregard his instructions. She teaches her children to have no respect male authority and to have no regard for males in charge. All right. I went through that with my kid's mother for a while. She got a lot better with it. I got a lot better with my situation as well. So I can't blame all with her. And disrespecting male authority, being a coach for a very long time, a lot of young Black boys disrespect me way more than non-Black boys. I'm gonna be honest with you, and a lot of Black coaches around the country and certain coaches that I coach with would tell you the same. They respect white male authority for some apparent reason. Take it from there. Ways single mothers destroy their sons. Okay. It's like I said, I'm just going to read a couple of things. That's it. The most toxic environment for a boy growing up is a single mother household. I can tell readers from personal experience that the boys don't get all their needs met in a single parent household. Many of the lessons they learned in that hostile territory growing up make them into loss. confuse men with no defined sense of identity. Again, this hit home. This hit home for myself. This hit home for a lot of Black males that's in my age range, and a whole lot of Black males that's in my son's age range. Being and so, I think my generation did the best that they can to take care of their kids the most out of my father generation. Statistically, that's it. It says that too. Okay, how does a single mother destroy her son? Let me count the ways. Okay, hold on a second. Another part that I want to read you guys, just a few parts that I want to read, that's all. Speaking negativity about their father. The most damaging thing a mother can do is speak badly about a child's father in front of them. These negative statements about the child's father are the equates of hitting that child with a fist in the jaw. Absolutely. I heard a lot of things about my father, and it wrecked me. And I hear from a lot of young men today. I've been coaching for almost 20 years. Say the same thing. One half of that child is the father. And when he hears his mother saying negative things about him, he usually the boy grows up doubting himself. Yep. They think that there's something wrong with them, that they need to change a part of themselves to get approval of his angry mother. There's a lot of Black men out there that needs that approval of their angry mother, because, and no matter what, because again, Black men, the most out of many non-Black men that I know, we taught to worship our mothers the most. No matter how disrespectful she is to me, to us, I should say, to our girlfriends, our own families, I don't know what's going on. Now, for the last, 15, 20 years, a lot of these women, treat their sons. It was like that when I was growing up too. Treat their sons like they're their boyfriends. And then when these sons grow up, they're kind of jealous of their son's girlfriend or wife. And when I see single mothers, especially single mothers that I dated, and how they act with their son, like, taking pictures of what their son, putting it on Facebook like that's her boyfriend, I look at that as some weirdo shit. I'm be honest with you. That's how I look at it. Okay, hold on. It's going to be for a minute. Hold on a second. This is going to be the last thing I read. Saying negative things about men. Thanks to their failed relationship with the child's father, many single mothers have some conscious hatred of men. And they express that hatred about every man that come in contact with, saying things like that no good nigger, or men ain't shit, or doing things like avoiding male cashiers, salesmen, and speaking negatively about male equateness, and have a profound impact on children, especially boys. That's why you see a lot of Black on Black crime. I think that's, in my perspective, he been taught for a long time that men ain't shit. So when you dealing with a thug ass dude that's full with emotions, it's easy to kill another brother when he got that mindset that his mama, his grandmama, his aunties taught him, even his Pookie and Ray Ray daddy that was more fucked up than him, taught him that men ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, men ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, nobody, you know what I mean? You look, you'll be like, I know some people are going to look at it like, oh, I ain't never see that, because people are very delusional. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not gonna a lot of people off their pedestal tonight with this video, but it's okay. This is a big reason why a lot of brothers don't care to, kill a person, hurt another brother, kill them, hurt the family, hurt another brother's family, whatever. We quick to do that, especially when we grew up in these single toxic parent household. Especially that. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna read one more thing, and that's it. Teaching the sons to disrespect. I already read that part. Teaching their sons to disrespect male authority and male authority figures. Woo, yes. Real quick. When a mother teaches her son to have no respect for the authority of their fathers, it teaches them that men are not be respected. That can get him into trouble when he runs into male authority figures such as supervisors and police officers, and when he gets older. This is why boys who come from single parent homes have hard time adjusting to the real world. When challenged by male authority figures, they often resist them or disrespect them because they've been made to believe they're beneath them. Yo, what most boys from single parent homes don't understand are that these men, they have little regards for having the power to fire him from a job, and if they're in law enforcement, these men who have the power to kill him if he doesn't follow their instructions to the letter. But the wokey woke don't want to talk about that because it would knock the black woman off her pedestal. This article is hitting home. I'm actually going to put this article. I'm going to put this video and article underneath the description, of course, and I'm gonna put this on Facebook as well. This is plain out true. This is completely true. They don't want to see a lot. That's why I can't stand liberal schools, because all they teach young black boys is to be think like a victim, have no type of accountability when it comes to the law or male authority, such as myself. Again, being a coach, being a mentor for a long time, more black boys disrespect me than any other non-black person, like I said at the beginning of the video. And most of them from single parent, toxic, agent of chaotic, single mother household. That's just the facts. And people don't want to talk about this. This is crazy. And if I'm gonna read that last part, and if they're in law enforcement, these men who have the power to kill him if he doesn't follow their instructions to the letter. This is especially when it's a black cop. I'm trying to tell you, it's hitting home for me from how I grew up, how I seen the world. I've been around 25 different states. I lived in about 3 major cities. I've been coaching for almost 20 years, mentoring for 15 years. Been an educational figure for about 6-7 years. And it's gonna get worse, because in this fake woke, that I call it, fake woke society, Marxism society, socialism society, you're gonna start seeing this more and more and more from these kids 25 and under, because they believe that they got rights instead of believing in logic and rationale. And we think single mothers are doing a great job in this society. We can't say nothing. No, the passive ass dudes can't say nothing. The ones that put the pussy on a pedestal can't say nothing, but I can say something. People like me and that woman and many others that's growing up, that's understanding, getting therapy, understanding reality, and have to speak on things of this nature, while other people want you to be a fool and be passive, not say nothing about nothing, let it go. Let's talk about the positive stuff. Get the fuck out of here. We have too many problems to be talking about what you consider positive. Anyway, the video. We went long enough and everything. I hope you guys like the video. Again, I'm gonna put the article and I'll put the video underneath my description box. And please enjoy this video, share this video, like and subscribe to my channel, guys. And I'm going to keep on hitting you with some real content. You know, it's like I said, from Thursdays to Sundays, I'm going to be hitting you off. All right, people, peace out.